Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit and then later on YouTube, which is about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. And we are on to part 2 today because of a crash of our live stream, but you know, more days often than not that occurs. At least we got a good almost 45 minutes out of the last stream. So it's always nice when we get a big chunk of time like that. And hello again there, Weirdest Man. And all of the little chicks are doing well today. They all showed some gains when we did their weigh in today, which was quite nice to see. Our little Braveheart was a little bit of a baby at first, but we managed to weigh her in. The one who was best for today for the weigh-in, like he almost always is, was our little Stormy. And guys, look at this. Sesame seeds. So Dad is gonna first drop that. Oh my. But then he's gonna put some sesame seeds up here on your blanket. There you go. It's right up there on your blanket. Will you see it? Oh, and Weirdest Man, thank you for the gold. Do you guys know it's on your blanket? I see your head's upraised. You're like, he spread it, but where did he put it? Oh my. Oh, and hello there, Flippy Birdo. Do you need some help? Here, I'm gonna put little Stormy up onto the 2nd level, and then you guys might realize what's going on. Stormy, look. You're in your own little heaven. Look, right down here. All of the sesame seeds are yours. They're seeing our little Stormy just kind of eating. Oh, and Braveheart, I think, just realized what was going on. Kagome, you're gonna miss out on all of the sesame seeds. Oh, there you go. Oh, and Weirdest Man, enjoy your watermelon. You know, I think in the future, we need to be getting these little chickens a watermelon, just kind of cutting it in half and letting them try it out. I've seen other chickens eat watermelon, and you know, I think these guys are almost of an age to really enjoy that. Oh, and little Stormy's eating in between Kagome's toes. Oh my. There you go, guys, there you go. And that's a good time for these guys. Having a few more sesame seeds. And they are just so fast about it. Especially little Stormy. Look how efficient that he is, just picking up all of those little individual seeds with each little peck. Weirdest Man, well, they still had the yogurt yesterday. I mixed it with sesame seeds, in fact, and they seemed to have a real ball with it. So, you know, it's okay to have a few different favorite foods. And now all you birds are in one place. Let me see about having a cuddle here with Dad. There we go. There's Kagome on my back. Ooh, you okay there, Braveheart? You okay? Oh dear, let's see. Yes, a few clucks. There we go. Whoa, and Braveheart seems to want to perch right there on my wrist. You know, it would be a bit better if you perched right on my lap. Oh, you don't want to move? There you go. Ooh, and let's see if I could get little Stormy here in this action as well. There we go. And now I have all 3 birds just kind of cuddled up next to us. Hello there, little Stormy, hello. And Itty Bitty 666. You know, it has been a while since I gave them that boiled egg. I think it's been at least a few weeks. Oh my. You know, I have to consider giving them another one pretty soon, because that's a good little treat for them. What do you think, Kagome? Yeah? Would you want another boiled egg? Yeah, maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Well, as long as you agree. You happy up there? Yeah? You're okay? Oh, you just cuddled in tighter. That was nice. Lovely little Kagome, our little onagadori. Yes. There we go. Just turn the camera. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. And little Stormy. And we can see these new feathers coming in on Stormy's neck, and they're destined to kind of poof out, kind of like what we see here on the top of his head. So we're going to see this like almost lovely, almost like long mohawk going on here. Oh, you are going to be quite the handsome little rooster there, Stormy. You are, you are. So much more growth every day. And weirdest man, well, I try to give them a little treat now. I can give them the sesame seeds more often than I can give them the yogurt, because the sesame seeds, you know, wouldn't bother their stomach if I give them the sesame seeds every day. So that's kind of why I do that. Oh my, are we having another connection issue so early on in our broadcast? That is no good. That is no good. Well, hopefully things just continue on. And if not, I guess we'll have to start a part 3. Oh my, oh my. Now, part of the reason that I did kind of move my chair to this spot was I felt like whenever I was over there, I was getting a lot more disconnects. But, maybe I haven't worked everything out. Oh, and weirdest man says at the moment I'm good. So that's nice. I could hear little Kagome almost breathing in my ear right there. Oh, and she's a happy chick. Yeah? Are you a happy chick today? Well, I think you closing your eye like that means that you are. You're up there on your favorite dad perch, right on his shoulder, just being a happy little hen. And Flippy Birdo, yes, our little Braveheart is also a sweetheart here, enjoying her perch on my knee. And almost like always, our little Stormy is just kind of keeping watch here on my other leg. Kind of enjoying Dad's body heat there, I think. I almost feel a little shiver there. Oh dear. It's about 72 degrees here in the basement, so it shouldn't be too cold for you. But I guess our little Stormy does enjoy Dad's body heat, which is nice. And yeah, the canary, they always kind of really perk up when they see me. They can start to do a few zoomies. And Braveheart usually is the one who approaches me first. She is kind of a little daddy's girl there. Just coming right up to me and usually wanting to be picked up and pet. Ooh, yes. Oh, and I heard a tiny trill there from our little Stormy. There you go. Num num num. Yeah? And I think Kagome just tried to preen the back of my ear. Oh dear. I don't need that extra preening. There you go. Though I might need a haircut soon. These days it's a little bit harder to get that done. Maybe I'll have Lauren try. Oh my. What do you think there, Kagome? Should I get a home haircut? Or would that be a bit too risky? There you go. Yeah? Oh, no, you want to do the preening there? Okay, we'll let you do that. And there we go, we can see Kagome's little ear holes there. That's where she hears out of. There you go. Yes, you are a lovely little bird. And I love all of these little golden feathers that you've developed there. You are quite striking, you are. And I have seen them do like little bites in the air at times. Little nibbles when they can be happy. Generally speaking, I like it when they just get really calm like this, and they can even drift off to sleep just here on my lap and on my shoulder. And the canary suggests that I should have Kagome just do my hair for me. I don't know. A chicken barber. Oh my. I'm not sure if I would like my hair looking like a nest. Now I know if Stormy did my hair, I probably definitely would look like Bob Ross by the end of it, because of what Stormy considers to be a hairstyle. There you go. I'll do a little bit of styling for you right there, Stormy. Just really upright, and a little mohawk right there. Oops, kind of missed the other side, didn't I? There we go. Just kind of upright, like that. And we got a little chicken mohawk on our little silky chicken. There you go. You look very punk rock now, Stormy. Very punk rock. Lovely. Oh! What was that, Kagome? That was an interesting noise that Braveheart did not appreciate. Ooh, it's dinosaur noise time. I think the girls are having a bit of an argument. Oh my. I think Braveheart just kind of told off Kagome. Kagome, what did Braveheart just say to you? Yeah? Were you drifting off to sleep? Did you squawk because you just remembered something? Did you remember that you were awake? Oh my. There you go. A little chicken yawn there. Oh, Braveheart's still yelling at you, isn't she? You scared? Is that why you came onto the other shoulder? You wanted to be out of Braveheart's sight? Oh my. What words did she say to you? You have such a complicated little chicken language with those trills. Yeah, it is complicated. I bet you think English is pretty complicated too. At this point, you're only starting to learn Kagome. You're starting to learn whey, sesame seed. Oh, yeah. Yogurt. Do you know yogurt? No? Well, you'll get there. You'll get there. Yeah? You could do a little bit of singing if you want. Do-do-do. Want to sing? Oh, lovely. See, it's okay. You could get past your little argument with Braveheart. I'm sure Braveheart has forgiven you for that little squawk. Just need to give Braveheart a few little pets here. There you go. There you go. It's all right. Kagome has quieted down, and you can just kind of enjoy your time here with Dad. Ooh, and a little trill there from Stormy. Hello. Yes, you can get some pets from Dad too. There. And you know, by just picking up your chickens every day, by giving them little pets, that can be a way just to really encourage this nice, lovely, warm behavior from them. They'll start to look forward to seeing you each day and look forward just to their contact with you. What are you doing there? What are you doing there, Braveheart? Were you trying to preen all of my leg hairs? Well, that would take quite some time. Dad's legs are far too hairy for that. Well, and it feels like Kagome is now preening the hairs on the back of my head. Oh my, oh my. Whereas I just get to cuddle with you two guys over here. I guess Kagome just wants to return the favor to Dad for a few pets, and that's all right. And yes, a la not bedhead chicken. That kind of describes Stormy's life. Oh my, oh my. I do like on just the left side here, we have a new white bit of fluff, but on the right side, we can't really see any white. You're a little bit asymmetrical now, Stormy. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe you'll even out in a little while. And I have to admit, I had a little bit of bedhead myself this morning. And that's kind of one of the reasons I'm wearing my hat. With Kagome on my shoulder so much, you know? Occasionally you guys can see me, so I might as well look a little bit presentable. There you go. Yeah? Settle back in? Yeah? Oh dear. Yeah? Ooh, a little tail wag there. And a happy little onagadori bird. Oh, are you trying to judge to see if you can jump onto my hat again? You know, the last couple times you did that, it didn't work out. Oh my. Hello there, sleepy Braveheart. Hello. You know, today you're doing a lot better with your bird dandruff. I'm pleased with how you've been preening yourself. You're nice and clean. And Dad doesn't need to worry about that anymore. I just give you some nice pets, and you can feel like a nice clean bird. Oh, and Flippy Birdo, well, I will probably take Kagome down from my shoulder if she does rip out any of my hairs. At the moment, whenever she does try to preen one of my hairs, she isn't really trying to rip anything out, it seems. And just kind of adjusting them. And Pangolin of Nihilism says if you pet them on the top of their beak, they fall asleep. Well, considering we already have sleeping chickens here. Here we go, Stormy. Here you go. Well, I'm petting Stormy on the top of his beak. And he does not seem to be all that pleased by it. He seems a little bit more confused. Oh. Wow, look at that. There's one eye closed. Well, thank you for that piece of advice there. And it looks like our little Stormy is, in fact, going to sleep. Color me impressed there, Pangolin of Nihilism. It didn't last too long, but you know, Stormy did close his eyes. Yes, Kagome, yes? You keep just shifting shoulders. There you go. There you go. And they're having a nice time now. But Dad definitely does need to stand up, because I think my butt is kind of falling asleep on this chair. So guys, I know you're all nice and comfy, but Dad needs to get up. I need to stretch my legs, and a good chicken stretch is good for you guys too. There you go, Stormy. There. A little flight for you. And hop. Come on. Hop there, Braveheart. Go on. Oh, here. I'm gonna put up my arm for you, Kagome. No? I think Kagome wants to stay as well. There we go. Come on, hop, hop, hop. There we go. Lovely. Alright, I'm gonna try to bring Kagome closer. There you go, walk down. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. Is she gonna walk down my arm? Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Go on. Here. Here. Oh, no, she's going back onto my shoulder. Oh, dear. Well, you know, Stormy can stay there, Braveheart can stay there, and Kagome can stay on my shoulder as I just stand up for a second. Ooh. I need to put a much more comfortable chair in this room. Oh, my. Yeah, there, Kagome. You're right. I didn't need to move you. I didn't need to move you at all. You're very right. But you also do have a lot of dandruff going on there. Yeah? You don't like it when I move around? No? That's all right. Just gonna put down the little stand there. Yeah? You gonna yell at me? How about you go back with the other birds? You can have a little lay down, a little yawn. Wouldn't you rather sleep with all of them? No? Why not? Because you'd rather be here? Oh my, oh my. Your feet look so dramatic at that angle right there, Kagome. There we go. There we go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Step up. Step up. Ooh, she's yelling at me, but she did step up. Come on. Come on. I know you're a rebellious teenager, but step up. There we go. There we go. And we have all three birds back together. Oh, and Dad got to stretch his legs there for a moment. How did you poop on the chair while I was just standing up? So fast about that. Oh my. And it looks like I got some more things to clean tonight, but that's to be expected when one has some little chickens. Ooh, chicken sneeze there from Braveheart. And I think Braveheart's ready for another meal. Oh, are we looking at Kagome going down? You can do it. Dad believes in you. Oh, a little scritch before you do it. Yeah, trying to judge the distance. I could help you out. She really doesn't like it when Dad helps out, but let's see. Here. Here. Oh, no. She's gonna do it on her own. And now Stormy is just kinda doing the same thing as Kagome. Yeah? You're looking at the same angle as Kagome did. Yeah? Oh my. So many nervous peeps. Do you want help from Dad? my! Oh my there! You jumped way too high for just going to the ground there, Stormy. Oh my, oh my. And I think our little Stormy doesn't know his own strength when it comes to his little super jumps. He went far higher than he ever intended, but I'm glad he's okay there. I think Stormy was doing the sort of jump that he does to really get to the top level of the cubby holes. But you know, he just needed to do a tiny little hop. I don't think Stormy really knows the difference between doing a tiny little hop and doing just one of these big super jumps. Oh my, oh my. There we go. And I'm going to give you Chickies a few bits more of starter crumble, because you guys do end up liking this quite a bit. Oh, I'm hearing just a little bit of chatter from them about the new food being brought in. And Flippy Birdo, yes, he very much underestimated his own jumping power. There we go. There we go. Ow. That was just Dad's knee on the chair. Oh my. And weirdest man, I have no idea what starter crumble would taste like to a human. You know, it just kind of looks like almost just like a fine powder at times to me, the way that they kind of break it up with their beak. I imagine something like, I don't know, crumbled up graham cracker or something like that. Oh, lots of little scratches. And you know, it's nice when we have, you know, little calm days like we do today. Things are relaxed as we go on, and just kind of watch the chickies go about their time. That one dumb student asks, where do the birds use the bathroom, or do they just go on the floor? And we could see a couple of little examples here of them pooping on the floor. Some people say they can teach their chickens how to use just one place to poop. I haven't managed it myself. What we do is we use a broom and we use a mop about twice a day. And they now spend a majority of their day outside in their outdoor coop. So that has also eliminated quite a bit of the cleanup on our part. And hello there, parallel universes. I hope you are having a lovely day, as well as all of you out there. Oh, big stretch by Braveheart right there. And we got our little Stormy looking right at the camera a couple of times. Flippy Birdo, I have not tried feeding them black sunflower seeds before. That could be another thing that I can just add to the list. That might be a nice exciting food. Oh my, and apparently you might have activated a sunflower seed bot there. And the bot does declare, in a study of more than 6,000 adults, those who reported eating sunflower seeds and other seeds at least 5 times a week had 32% lower levels of C-reactive protein compared to people who ate no seeds. I'm not sure what C-reactive protein is, but there you go. I'm not even sure if that bot is offering honest advice there. I would need to do a little bit of research, but there we go. And they appear to be enjoying themselves, just having a little bit more crumble. They've also gotten to enjoy some more sunflower seeds today, and they've had some nice times here with Dad. Kagome got up onto my shoulder, Braveheart got to go on one knee, and Stormy on the other. And Alex from SDCA. Actually, all of the birds are pretty clean today. I notice a couple of little specks of bird dandruff on the back of Braveheart, but other than that, they appear to be pretty clean. The only thing that I can sort of see that might need to be done is we might need to give our little Stormy a little foot bath for some of his feathers on his feet. Oh, and ambitious one, don't worry about the floor. The floor is not wood. The floor is a linoleum. Oh, and we can see there our Kagome is helping Stormy just kind of preen there. He had a little bit of stuff right there in his feathers, and we can see Kagome just helping Stormy out by cleaning it off. And that is a lovely example of just the birds helping each other out to preen. Oh, that was lovely there, Kagome. Thank you for helping Stormy out. And we can see Stormy kind of trying to help return the favor by doing a little bit of preening to Kagome. And Braveheart is just really set on cleaning up all of the little bits of food that they've spread around on the floor. And that one dumb student, yes, I was looking at that very carefully myself, but then I noticed that there was this just one speck in Stormy's sort of like head feathers that seemed to be bothering him. And it was quite nice seeing him actually just stay as still as possible to help Kagome just peck it off. So that was a nice bit of chicken teamwork we actually saw there. Yeah. We got a little squawk when the AC turned on. You getting all of the little bits there, Braveheart? Oh, and hello there, February Monster. Always lovely to see you. Oh, and some tail wags there from our Kagome. And we're getting some gentle peeps coming from our little Stormy. How you doing? And just not happy. I have never seen our little flock do any backflips. I'm not sure if that is possible for a chicken, but if it is, I imagine there probably are YouTube videos of it. There you go. And I added a few more sesame seeds right there in the middle for them. Oh, Stormy spotted them. It's a little harder for them to see because it's almost the same color as the starter crumble. But Stormy is just making sure to get rid of as many of them as possible. And Pakistan Field asks for me to say to the chickens, "What's up?" Well, there you go. That one dumb student asks, have you shown them videos of chickens? And if so, how did they react? I have played for them a few times before, some of their old videos in which they've been kind of cheeping about. And they have really kind of, you know, cocked their heads to the side. It has produced little cheeps from them. So I think they are sort of interested in their old videos. I'm not sure if they recognize themselves or not. Oh, well, Flippy Bird says birds can do backflips. One of their birds got an illness that rendered him unable to fly. But when he tries to fly, he ends up backflipping. But your birds are not chickens. So, Flippy Birdo, what kind of bird do you have? So, for those of you just joining us that might not know, out of these 3 chickens, we suspect that Kagome, the one in brown and gold, is going to be a hen. We suspect that Braveheart in black is going to be a hen, and our little Stormy in gray is going to be a rooster. Oh, and Flippy Birdo, 4 cockatiels. Oh my. I've seen some cockatiels in the past, and I know they can be quite verbose animals. They must put up a racket sometimes when they really want to. But I hope that they're doing all right now. You said one of them had an illness, so I hope it recovered nicely. And all of the birds are a bit hungry right now. Our little Stormy is definitely eating quite a bit. We had some good gains from all of the little chickens today. Braveheart got up to 560 grams, which is a 17-gram increase. Kagome went up to 480 grams, which is a 16-gram increase. And Stormy went up to 373 grams, which is a 12-gram increase. And Flippy Birdo, well, I'm glad that your birds are doing fine. But, oh, well, one of them sadly lost their ability to fly. So I'm sorry about that. But luckily for that cockatiel, you know, they ended up living with you. So they're in an environment where they really don't need to fly to be able to survive and thrive. Oh, and our little Stormy is just doing a bit of preening right now. Oh, and Kagome was just wiping off her beak right there on the little fence. And we could just hear them pecking about, as if they are just little school birds, kind of writing on the blackboard. All right, guys, all right. you doing? How you doing there, Braveheart? How you doing there, Kagome? Wanna come here? No? You're just happy hanging out with Stormy? Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, we're getting some sleepy peeps coming from our little Stormy right there. Stormy's attempting to be an egg right underneath Kagome. But that is the wrong place to sleep there, my little Stormy. Come here. There we go. There we go. And let me see about picking up our Braveheart. Here we go. There we go. A few little clicks. And let's see about... There we go. And we have all three birds up here on the top. So you got a bit more nesting material here, so you can be a little bit more comfy than on that linoleum floor there, Stormy. I know you're already really fluffy, but it's much nicer when you have a nice blanket underneath you. Oh, the hello there, Braveheart. And you can get some pets because you're right here next to Dad. And I love the little sleepy peeps that we get from our little Stormy as he settles down. Oh. And Braveheart's just doing a few spin arounds, trying to find a nice comfy place to go. A few little wing stretches. And little bits of preening. And Kagome, are you trying to be like a little mama there and be right over Stormy? Oh my. Our little Stormy does identify as an egg sometimes. Oh, and that is a lovely view right there of your wing and some of these feathers. We can see right there on the end some of the flight feathers that were clipped. There we go. There we go. Oh, and Daunting Walnut, thank you for the Take My Energy award. I hope you are doing well today. Oh, and they're all kind of just chattering to each other. Oh, and Flippy Birdo, yes, Kagome is just doing a bit of practice for the future when she's gonna have many eggs. And who knows, maybe eventually some eggs that have some of Stormy's children inside them. There'll be half onagadori and half little silkie. Oh, and February Monster, thank you for the I'd Like to Thank award. That is much appreciated. Oh, and Braveheart, you'll get nice and clean soon. So much preening, and so many lovely black feathers you have. Oh my. Stormy, you've really backed yourself up into a corner. Can we see you right in between Kagome's legs? Oh, and the chicken sneeze, bless you. So much peeping. Lovely little stretching there. And that was a funny little tail wag from our Kagome. How are you up there, little Stormy? Are you nice and comfy? Or are these guys just doing a bit too much preening for your liking? You want them to settle down. Oh, and that's a very good view of Kagome's growing tail feathers right there. And we can see that sort of turkey-like spread that they have. We have this sort of arc to them that's starting to develop, and that is a clear sign of Kagome being a hen. If they were a rooster, they would be a lot more central, growing out long like that. But since we have this fan-like shape here, that is a good indicator of her being a hen. Uh-huh. Oh my. And Braveheart's just really kind of looking right at the camera. Hello, Braveheart. Hello. Why are you so close? Are you looking at your reflection on the back of the camera? Oh my, oh my. And Flippy Birdo, yes. If Kagome does end up having chicks with Stormy, we might end up with some fluffy roosters with long tail feathers. Though if we get a bunch of those, we might have to find them a new home. And I think there probably would be some people out there interested in getting their own little fluffy guard rooster with a super long fluffy tail. There you go. Yeah, little Stormy, yeah. And the funny thing is, any little chickens that Stormy has will likely be much bigger than Stormy. Because both Braveheart here and Kagome are going to be bigger than Stormy. Oh, and they all have fallen asleep before our eyes. Though our little Stormy does have the bad habit of kind of doing some sleep peeping. See, even though Stormy is asleep, he is still peeping. Oh my, you woke up both Braveheart and Kagome there. I think Braveheart's just doing a little bit of preening to herself and Kagome. But it is a glorious little cuddle pile of little chickens we're seeing here. So we can just have a bit of time where we watch the chickens, possibly give them a few little gentle pets, and just let them be. There you go. There you go, guys. Just rest here with Dad and have a nice time. Yeah. And it's lovely to see animals just get nice and comfy, have a good time, and just enjoy each other's presence. Oh, that's a good sort of sight of the tail feathers there. Oh, and we can see how much shorter that our Braveheart's tail feathers are compared to Kagome's. Even though our Braveheart is a much bigger bird, because of the tail feathers, Kagome is a bit of a longer bird right now. And Flippy Birdo, well, I have no idea what our chickens dream about when they sleep. They might dream about flying. They might dream about some of the things that they've seen in the yard. Or who knows, maybe they even have a few dreams where, you know, they get to be the real big ones and I get to be the one the size of a little chicken. And maybe they take care of me in those dreams. That would be interesting. And just to remind you guys, I will be clocking out at about 2 o'clock today, because I do have another D&D session that I'm going to be running, and I don't want to be too late for that. Oh dear, and just in general, today's stream has been a bit of a quieter affair, so I think that's alright. We've got to enjoy a bit of time together today. We've been going for about an hour and a half through both of our streams, and I know I have had a lovely time just watching all three of these birds with you all. Oh, and February Monster, thank you. You know, the game that I've been running has been with a group of friends. I've been running a sort of couples game of D&D, and we've been going now for a couple of years, actually. I've been quite impressed for how long the group has lasted. And it has been fun. We've been able to continue it even through the pandemic, which was nice. And in today's session, well, if my players aren't careful, I did tell them for today to prepare some backup characters, just in case any of their characters fall in battle. So we'll just have to see how well their decisions are and how the dice fall. I try to be honest about what happens behind the DM screen. So if something happens to kill a character, you know, I don't try to be too brutal, but if somebody dies in the game, somebody dies. There you go. There you go. And it would be funny if one day, you know, I could run a D&D game inspired by these three little chickens. Let's see. I think I would probably make our little Braveheart be a cleric. I think Kagome would definitely be a rogue. And I'm sorry, Stormy, I think you'd be a bard. I really do. You would definitely be a bard. Yes, but you'd be a good bard. You'd still might make a few puns, but you'd be a lovely bard. Oh yeah, Flippy Birdo, yeah, I've been playing D&D since version 3.5, and I started playing during my university days. I kind of wanted to play during high school, but back then, you know, I couldn't really find anybody to start a game with. But once I got to university, I found a lot more people willing to play D&D, and this was back, you know, around 2004 to 2007, so D&D really hadn't had the sort of big big popularity that it does right now in the public consciousness, but it was still quite a fun time. I never really got into the 4th edition of D&D, but you know, I really do like the 5th edition. It's sort of almost like a little bit more of a streamlined 3.5, and I have been enjoying it. Hello there, little Stormy. Venturing out a bit, but you're still giving all of those sleepy peeps. Oh my. Hello, Stormy. Hello. Are you hungry? Is that why you're doing that? Fine. There. If you're hungry, there's a little snack. Well, February Monster, I would definitely say playing D&D is a lovely way of just kind of socializing and having a nice fun time. You know, as an adult, it can be a little bit harder to suddenly gain new friends, you know, when you're no longer in school or you're in a job where you might not have too many coworkers. So D&D these days can be a great way to meet new people and to have a bit of fun. I know there are a few apps out there to find D&D groups going forth, and you know, I found it just a really nice way to spend some time and to just kind of flex your creative muscles. Oh, and Flippy Birdo, yes. World building is quite another fun thing to do with D&D. Just kind of using the actual combat and the mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons to then craft and create a whole new world for your players to be in. Yes, February Monster, and the best thing about kind of like joining a random group online is that if it doesn't really work in the first session or two, there's always a different group for you to join. You just keep going until you find a group of players you can really gel with. Just like these little chickies here have really gelled with each other. You have to be one cohesive little flock that gets along. Oh, and so much little peeping going on. And if it's alright with you guys, I might start to